Hello everybody, Turbo here back with another video. And in today's video, as you can see from the title, I want to talk about a few things. I want to talk about William Wallace in general, because I've seen some testing and other stuff. My technology, because I'm not kind of sure where I'm going with it next. We're going to talk about... Actually, we can talk about it right away. I'm sorry for taking the stars in the last video, guys. I'm sorry. Please stop murdering me about it. Leave me alive. I have a family, okay? I will never take stars again. I promise on my life, on God, okay? Okay, and then the main topic is gonna be, we're gonna talk about the ideal KVK. Before you go into a KVK, usually you just sit there and you have plans, right? And then your ideal KVK, what are you gonna do? You're gonna set yourself a KP goal. You're gonna go over your speed ups and stuff. Like, you could also calculate all your resources together and then look like what you had before, what you had afterwards, and so on. But usually what people do, they go over their speed ups, calculate them together, and they go over their AP and take screenshots of it, as well as like screenshots of your commanders, the kills and everything. And then they like look before the KVK and then they look after the KVK. That's what a lot of people do. I sometimes do it. I did it in my last KVK, I think, when I made a video about it. And I'll probably do it in this KVK as well, because KVK 3 is going to be a lot more fighting heavy probably. Or actually, I'm not sure, because our KVK 2 was kind of boring. And I don't really know. It could be crazy, it could be bad. Depends on how the enemies are performing. Because this is what it looks like. 3355 is our A-Seed/Imperium enemy. And these are the teams. We're fighting against 6066 again, with 68 on our side, 54, 67, and they have 73. I don't know anything about 73, so I apologize. I did not look into it. But yeah, going back about this ideal KVK stuff is... what do you want from a KVK? You want a lot of fighting, obviously, because it's the only real time you get to, like, fight a lot. Like, it's a war game, right? And the only time you really fight is during a KVK, because in Home Kingdom, you're chilling. The first week or two in a KVK, you're also just chilling and farming, and at the end as well. So basically, every 1 or 2 months, you have like a week or two of fighting, at best. And this is the same for us here. We had 5 weeks off season. And then we have like 1 or 2 weeks. No, we have like 1 week and a bit until the first runes open and everything. And yeah, I'm gonna go over this KVK. I'm gonna literally make a video about everything I can. About wheels, about expertise and commanders, everything. Because you know, I have saved up my gold heads. Except for expertise and YSG, I have not really spent any. It's gonna be crazy. Also, please, I apologize once more. Stop bothering me about the stars. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna note down how many kills my Mina has right now. It's 11.1. I'm gonna be using him with YSG. They're gonna be relicked both, and this is 3.9. And then we'll see like what they're gonna have after the KVK. What you also need to calculate for the KVK, if you want to have it like ideally, especially if you're a spender, is me, for example. I'm gonna be buying a lot of writers of history, and that's something you need to calculate, in my opinion, because if you especially have like a budget, what most people do have in like a month. Because before we go over the writers of history, I want to go over this real quickly. Where is it? Not growth booster, here, supply depot. These four here are your best friend. Like, they're really your best friends if you're spending. And material supply, 7-day speed up supply, these last for the week. So you buy them 4 times a month, roughly. Let's say 4 times. So it's 20 bucks for this, for materials, and 20 bucks for the speed up. So we're at 40 already. Then I believe gem supply is like 10 bucks a month. I think it's 10 bucks. I'm pretty sure it's 10. So we're at 50 a month. And then 30-day research speed up supply is, I think, 15 euro. I'm pretty sure. So if you buy everything every month, this 20, we're at 40, there's another 10, so we're at 50, and this is like 65 bucks every month. So if you have like a 100 euro budget, and you buy this all the time, which you should do, in my opinion, for account growth, then how are you going to play your KVK free? Because in your KVK free, you're gonna want to buy a lot of Writers of History, because this is like the best bundle in the game, right? €5 for gold heads and everything. And KVK free is like really hard to make ideal, I think. Because what I've seen, I've never played a KVK free before. But what I've seen from other people, what I've seen from other YouTube videos, streams, whatever, you only have the ruins, and then after like 2 to 3 weeks you get Kingsland, and that's where all the fighting happens. Until then you have infantry and cavalry wheel. And what I'm gonna get from the cavalry wheel are 3 commanders, obviously. So let me find Cav real quick. I think I'm completely blind. There it is. Cav. I'm gonna be getting, obviously, Nevsky. I'm probably just gonna unlock him for now, but it's 1 Writer of History right here. I'm gonna be having a 5115 Joan, hopefully. It's gonna be... I have 10 skill resets. So this is gonna be a very fun video, seeing me suffer about this. But yeah. So we have 1 Writer of History for Nevsky. Second one for my Joan. Who I'm gonna expertise is Huo, so that's a 3rd Writer of History. And who I'm gonna get from dailies is William. I'm probably gonna slowly level him up from like daily packages. This is already 4 Writers of History, right? And then you can also get this guy here from Thingy, the dailies. So that would be a 5th Writer of History already. So we're at another €25. And now we have the infantry stuff that's coming up as well. What am I gonna get from the infantry wheel, I think? Obviously, this beautiful man right here, Liu Che. So we have 4 to 5 cavalry Writers of History already. So let's say 5. Liu Che is the 6th one. Then we have William Wallace, who I'm gonna probably invest in and make him 5511 for now, because I'm just getting into a KVK free. I do not have enough gold heads for everything. So I'm gonna have a lot of budget stuff. But yeah, this will eventually be another Writer of History. So we had 4 to 5 for Cav, let's say 5, then 1 for Liu Che is 6, and another one for him is 7. And then I could also get Scipio, which will be 8. So we have 8 Writers of History, it's €40 extra this month. Then we go over Archers. And there's only 1, actually there's 2 commanders I'm looking forward to here. So we had 5 for Cav. Eventually 3 for infantry, which is 8. Then we're gonna get Zhuge Liang eventually, which is gonna be our 9th Writer of History. And Herman Prime, which is gonna be Writer of History number 10. So it's another $50 that month. Plus the 65 from like the dailies. So we're already at €115. Plus the dailies, which is gonna be like, I don't know, let's say over €200 to €300 already. And then we're gonna have other stuff. We're gonna have Hammer event. We're gonna have Egg event. We're gonna have more than gems, and it's gonna eat gems and gems and gems. And especially during the oh my god, that sounds very German. During the Hammer event, we're gonna have a lot of bundles we're gonna buy, like for €5, €10, €20. But yeah, you get where I'm going with this. KVK free can be very, very costly. So, okay, one last time, bear with me. 5 for cavalry, 3 for infantry, so we're at 8 Writers of History, 2 for archers, so we're at 10. And you can hate me or love me for it. I'm gonna go into engineering at some point. I want to get Margaret and Cordoba unlocked for sure, because I really, really love Siege. I'm really getting into that. So we have 10 in general. There's gonna be 2 more, so we're at 12 Writers of History. So it's gonna be €60 just in Writers of History that month. And then we have the €65 from the Supply Depot for this month. So we're at 125. Then we have the dailies. If we buy like, really buy it like every day, so it's 30 times 5. Is another €150. So it's gonna be let's say €125 for all the other stuff, plus another 150, so we're at 275 already. And yeah, you can see this is just gonna go crazier and crazier. And then we have other events coming up, maybe a 7-day or a 7k gem event rather. And yeah, you can just see. Like, my ideal KVK would be not to spend this much money. But yeah, me as a mid-spender, I can see myself suffering here. But yeah, and for like the ideal, I don't know. You can also just like have the commanders here, like unlock them here, but not just summon them. Because if you don't summon them right away, you're not gonna get the pop-up bundle instantly. So you can save it for like a better time. But for the sake of content, I'm gonna get everything. It's gonna be a very costly month. I can see it already coming. And the next thing, before we're gonna go and wrap up the video, is William Wallace and my technology. William Wallace looks, in general, what I've seen from the videos, depending actually on the situation, I think he's super good. But at the same time, sometimes he feels kinda, you know, kinda, yeah. I think I need to see some more videos about him, because in general he looks super strong. And me personally, I don't always play the game to like the max and to the fullest, and I think I'm just gonna get this guy 100%. Because back in the day, I used to play like a lot of Age of Empires, and the William Wallace campaign is, oh, I loved it. It was amazing. I don't know, it's just good childhood memory. So at some point, I'm gonna get a Zug. Like next KVK, I'm gonna get him to 5.5, maybe 5.551 or something. Because I'm gonna be having a lot of extra heads from like the Writers of History, obviously. And then with like William Wallace 5.511 or something. But until I have him here, I'm gonna pair up my Liuche, probably either with Charles Martel, or what somebody else said is an Ethelflaed. You can probably also pair up him, Liuche, with Ethelflaed. But yeah, I am not super sure about this one, but you know what? We're gonna do a lot of testing. We can eventually also pair him up with Richard, but I don't know. Also, if you want to see it, this is my infantry gear. This is the main calf set that's gonna go on Huo, and this is a secondary calf set. And the last thing we're gonna talk about in this video is my technology, because you just heard me talk about it. The tech is for the infantry coming to a close eventually, and after we're done with it, I'm not sure if we just max out archers right away or we go into siege. Because I really want to get a siege march, and I feel like having a siege march is gonna get me a lot of better and more cost-efficient trades than getting an archer march right away. Because archer marches just get swarmed down instantly. Like you see an archer march in the field, everybody just clicks on it. There's so many calf players, and yeah, you can see where I'm going with this, right? But yeah. And for the last time, I'm sorry for the start. It will never happen again, guys, okay? Please don't kill me in-game, of course. Oh my god. Also, as you can see here, Eve of the Crusade is tomorrow. If you want to catch me live, I'm gonna be online. I'm gonna be streaming in the evening. I'm gonna go and plunder my farms, and like a few minutes after I'm done with this video, I'm gonna teleport here, get all the resources onto my main account. And then I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna be killing marauders. Probably not a reset, because I need to sleep, obviously, and yeah. You know where I'm going with this. So, all in all, ideal KVK, in my opinion. You have a lot of fun. I don't really care if you win or lose, as long as you have a lot of fun, you have a lot of kills, you get your rewards, you make your DKP, you know, the usual stuff. And your kingdom doesn't fall apart in the meantime. Imagine you like lose your KVK and the next day your leadership is like, yeah, we lost the KVK, we're retiring, goodbye guys, and then your kingdom is just dead overnight. But yeah, we will see what the KVK brings us, because we're fighting strong people here, especially 55, but we also have strong allies. And I'm very looking forward to it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you either tomorrow in the stream or in 2 days. We're gonna be opening you know what? We're gonna be opening a shit ton of chests. Oh my god, it's gonna be so many. I'm gonna be spending like 100k of my AP on it. So we're not gonna take a screenshot of the AP for the KVK. But yeah. It's gonna be amazing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.